Please take your seats. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. please welcome back your host, Claire Balding.
Thank you so much. I hope you had a fabulous dinner. I hope you took the opportunity to talk to those that were around you on your tables. And welcome back to the National Diversity Awards 2023. And we celebrate today 12 years of applauding the fearless, the selfless, and the resilient. From freedom fighters to disability campaigners, youth leaders to LGBT activists, community organizations to inner city champions. This is an amazing event, and genuinely there is nowhere else I would rather be than here right now with you. So we're going to make this a night that you and I will never forget. And we are delighted to have ITV News covering the awards. So we are streaming live. Big hello to our viewers watching at home. And another reminder to everyone in the room, stay classy. If anyone's got friends or family who couldn't be here tonight, then do make sure that they tune in. They just need to visit the website, nationaldiversityawards.co.uk. So you're in the room because you're nominated. Make sure that those who've helped you along the way are aware they can watch and they can support you, okay? So let's kick things off by giving a huge cheer to all of our shortlisted nominees, and I want everyone at home watching online to do this too. Good cheering. You are a wonderful crowd. Wonderful. There were a record-breaking 90,000 nominations and votes received for this year's awards. And to make the shortlist is a tremendous achievement and a testament to your hard work, to your dedication, to your incredible accomplishments, but also to your vision. You are seeing things the rest of the world is not, and you are putting in place the tools to make the world more accessible to more people. And I mean that right across the board. So this night is for you. And creativity comes in many forms, whether it's a teenager writing 1,500 Christmas cards every year to make people smile, or a visually impaired poet writing about the beauty beyond blindness. And this cathedral is full tonight with hope. We have the first hijab-wearing British female black belt kickboxer. We have an incredible refugee who organized Nigeria's first mass LGBTQ pride protest. I talked earlier about bravery. That's the sort of bravery I mean. Whether it's a community project supporting people experiencing domestic abuse, or a mental health charity helping thousands of vulnerable individuals, these people here in the cathedral tonight are quite literally saving lives. So many, many congratulations for what you're doing. And it is wonderful to recognize you tonight. And a reminder that when the winners come up, this is their chance, this is their stage. And we're going to allow them that chance to be heard, okay? I know I can trust you, and I know you will. The first award of the night is the Positive Role Model Award for Age. And to present this award on behalf of Lush Liverpool, who provided you with those amazing gift boxes, please welcome to the stage two avid supporters of the NDAs, Sandra Byrne and Jonathan Fletcher, and along with them, world boxing champion, a force to be reckoned with, Natasha Jonas.
Stunning. I'm immensely proud that we're We're immensely proud we're able to support the work of the National Diversity Awards. Being inclusive is part of Lush's culture. We are open, we're connected, and it's a pleasure that we can recognise our nominees this evening.
Role models can never be underestimated. Those featured on the shortlist have an incredible influence on their respective communities and beyond, ensuring everyone has an opportunity to thrive.
And the nominees are?
Jay Grange, musician, public speaker and neurodiversity advocate raising mental health awareness. Angel Farley, raising funds for charity and handwriting over 1,500 Christmas cards each year to make people smile. Joshua Stunnell, founder and CEO of Be The Change CIC, providing life-changing initiatives to over 1,000 individuals who are at risk of entering the criminal justice system. Kira McCarthy, disability activist, ambassador and deaf awareness trainer championing inclusive education. Zachary Knight, 11-year-old campaigner running over 28 miles each year to raise £6,400 for young epilepsy. Chloe Me, Just Me, teen social influencer with 1,500 YouTube subscribers pioneering positive authenticity and neurodiversity. Steve Kipps, championship-winning boxing coach changing the lives of people from all walks of life. Raga De Silva, esteemed author, TEDx speaker and entrepreneur providing a voice for older LGBTQ+ people.
And the winner of the Positive Role Model Award for Age is Kira McCarthy.
Yeah, I think he would be an absolutely brilliant asset for the Positive Role Model Award for Age as part of the National Diversity Awards. So, Kira, all the best of luck with your nomination, and I hope we will see you winning an award soon.
Kira McCarthy has worked tirelessly to raise awareness of equality, diversity and inclusion with her peer group, local community and Scottish society. Kira spoke about her journey with her primary 7 cohort. She presented beautifully, explaining the meaning of disability. She inspired her primary 7s by the positive impact that she has made and her drive to change policy at the local level. They have since presented at Assembly and also shared the information in an open day for parents and the local community. Good luck, Kira.
I bet Kira's going to go on to do great things in this world. And when I'm old and a bit larger around the waist and a lot more bald up here, I'll be telling people, I knew that person once. They were in my classroom. And that's why I'm proud to have known Kira, and I look forward to learning more from them.
Thank you. I did not expect to win this. I had written my speech late last night, realised I was in Liverpool, and all my friends were like, what's your speech like? And I was like, oh no, I have to write my speech. So thank you so much for this incredible honour. I am among so many disability activists, campaigners, people that are just advocating for a more equitable and diverse society. I thank to everyone that voted for me at home, and also those who are here with me, my mum and dad, and my family that are watching back at home. For everyone that is watching either here or at home, just remember that it is possible to achieve whatever you want to do, and yeah, thank you.
And I'll get over you. I get over you.
Fab, congratulations. Well done to Kira, our first evening winner tonight. She's 19 years old, travelled down from Glasgow with her mum. It was a complete surprise. As all of the nominees tonight, genuinely no one knows whether they've won or not. And it is so gorgeous to see that delight and hear how much it matters. So Kira, many congratulations, well done. Now, to present the Positive Role Model for Disability Award on behalf of our sponsors, OVO Energy, please welcome OVO's Chief Operating Officer, Joe Gordon, and editor of Able magazine, Tom Jameson.
Good evening, everyone. Every year, we've seen the NDAs recognise individuals and organisations that are making a very real and tangible difference to the lives of people in the UK. And that's why we, as OVO, are honoured and privileged to be sponsoring these awards. Tom.
Thanks, Joe. Good evening, Claire. Good evening, everybody. Able magazine has been supporting the National Diversity Awards for many years, but we've failed to get tired of that, simply because in our view, it's the pinnacle, it's the mountaintop of diversity in the UK. So it's a great pleasure to recognise individuals in this category. So let's take a look at them.
Kerry Davis, BEM, raising over £64,000 and bringing joy to thousands of disabled and disadvantaged children through mascot and superhero experiences. Dan Harris, founder and CEO of Neurodiversity in Business, supporting neurodiverse professionals and inclusive workplaces. Ruth Spur, social media influencer, model and motivational speaker, using her global platform to raise vital awareness of chronic illnesses. Dave Steele, also known as the Blind Poet, Dave is an author, public speaker and advocate for the low vision community, showing the beauty beyond blindness. Nicola Carey Shine, founder of Learn to Shine CIC, an award-winning education consultancy and special educational needs provision in English, Maths and Creative Arts. Dave Kelly, creator of Daisy Inclusive UK, supporting 100 disabled people across Liverpool to reach their full potential. Ted Morris, chair of the Premier League Disability Advisory Group, Ted is relentless in his pursuit to bringing equality and fairness to disabled football supporters. Keisha Adair Swaby, inspirational speaker, author and founder of Empowering Dyslexics, raising awareness of dyslexia and dyspraxia.
And the winner for the Positive Role Model Award for Disability is Nicola Carey Shine.
Yeah, I think Kira would be an absolute brilliant asset for the positive.
Nicola is that unique one-in-a-million educator who truly sees everyone's potential. She nurtured and supported our child with selective mutism to obtain GCSEs and BTECs against all the odds. She also supported us parents every step of the way.
Nicola is genuinely passionate about advocating for my children. She believed in them when their teacher shouted and criticised them for being too chatty or not trying hard enough. She not only helped diagnose, but politely demanded that anyone working with them treated their wonderfully diverse brains with respect, whilst helping them realise their gifts. Thank you, Nicola, for shining a light on my children. The world really needs more people like you.
You give my daughters relief from their own criticism and other people's criticisms of their sometimes unusual behaviour and their isms. And they're living much happier lives now, which takes the stress off family life at home. And I can't wait to see what the future holds, whereas before I was pretty worried, but the future looks bright now. Because of you, Nicola. Thank you so much.
I didn't have anything planned to say because I wasn't expecting this to happen, but you'll notice that I've got quite a Wonder Woman theme going on here. And that's because my kids that I work with, I say to them every single day, you are an unseen hero. You're getting on with things every day. People have no idea what you're dealing with, and you earn that respect. So be proud and fly high, and that's what I'm going to do when I get home and show them this. So thank you very, very much, especially to my family, Rob, Artie and Dora, my beautiful children. And thank you, well done everyone in this room, because this is truly amazing, so thank you.
Many congratulations, absolutely brilliant. Okay, I would go down the ramp. Are you sure? All right. Okay. Oh, well done to Nicola. And you think about the difference that she is making to the lives of those children, but also to their parents, to their friends, to everyone around them. For recognising that if you give people the right environment, the right tools, they will shine. They will shine. Next up is the Positive Role Model Award for Gender, and commending a group of exceptional individuals who have all contributed towards gender equality in very different ways. To present the gender category on behalf of our sponsor, Rathbones, please give it up for Daniel Burgess, and joining him, headline dominator, businesswoman and disability rights campaigner, Katie Price is here with her daughter, Princess.
The Rathbones family has been associated with this amazing city for over 300 years, and so we're absolutely delighted to be given the opportunity to support this award. This award helps to highlight outstanding individuals who do not seek thanks or praise whilst working tirelessly to inspire others and then promote change.
Good evening, everyone. It's my third year here tonight, and I'm so proud of absolutely everyone here who's involved in charities, looking after everyone with a complex need. I actually did an interview earlier saying, you know, you get the NTA awards. I think this kind of thing should be on TV. This is reality. This is really what happens behind the scenes. I have so much respect for all you carers, mothers, fathers, uncles, whatever. It's so challenging with anyone with these complex needs. You are so important. No one is above anyone in this room. So this is my third year, Harvey was supposed to be here tonight to give this award, but unfortunately he's got an ear infection, and if he was on the table, everything would go flying. So I thought it was best he didn't come. So Bunny wanted to say something first. Say, Bunny, quick. Right, if you've got one chance. Do you want to say it? Okay. So, you can't deny that these individuals are doing amazing things across the length and breadth of the country. The nominees on the shortlist have shown incredible passion, resilience and courage, and are an empowering example to all of us.
Let's take a look at this year's nominees.
In your own time.
Dr. Samantha Hugh, scientist and social entrepreneur who founded ADHD Girls, uncovering hidden stories of neurodivergence from underrepresented groups. Sophia Joade, European kickboxer, keynote speaker and inclusion consultant working tirelessly to dismantle discriminatory practices. Sylvia Mack, burn survivor and founder of Love Disfigure, a nationwide campaign raising awareness of visible, hidden and invisible disabilities. Jodie Hughes, health scientist and founder of Endometriosis South Coast, empowering women to take control of their well-being. DJ Mystical Blue, dubbed the netball DJ, inspiring other women to break barriers and ending stigma. Bushra Ahmed, thought leader and founder of West Croydon Voice, successfully fighting for millions of pounds of compensation for the 2011 riot victims. Lee Chambers, award-winning psychologist and workplace well-being expert, creating spaces to discuss positive masculinity and role models. Victoria Oldman, advocate, mentor and director of Trans Pride Hastings, the first event of its kind for the town.
So the Positive Role Model Award gender goes to... Do you want to read it?
You read it.
All right. Do you want to see if you can read it?
No, I probably can't.
The winner is, see if you can read that.
Sylvia Mack.
Yay! Woo! Well done, Sylvia!
I am delighted to be here giving a testimonial for Sylvia Mack. She created Love This Figure and she's changing diversity around the world.
And if ever I come across anyone that's struggling with self-image or uncertainty and self-doubt because of their body or their situation, 5 minutes with Sylvia Mack and they come out just thinking the world is amazing and theirs for the taking, which is the truth, it absolutely is.
Sylvia Mack is not only Woman of the Year, she is the woman of our hearts. She has brought so much body positivity into our community that so many of us are so grateful for. We could never reward you enough.
Oh my God, I'm just absolutely shocked. I wasn't expecting this at all. When I was 2.5 years old, I was badly burnt in boiling water, and I spent most of my life body hating. For nearly 40 years of my life, I hated who I was, and I hated my body. Thank you so much. And 6 years ago, I set up Love This Figure online to help people with visible and hidden differences, disabilities and disfigurements love their bodies. And I used to take women out on the streets in their bikinis and their underwear to basically say, this is me, and you know, love your body, love who you are. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. And in March this year, I set up a Love This Figure talent agency for people that are different to go out and work in TV and film, fashion industry and speakers industry. Thank you so much. This is for all of you people. Thank you.
Huge congratulations once again to Sylvia Mack. Our thanks to Katie, to Princess, to Bonnie as well. You're terrific, so thank you. And you see now why our nominees, and I would urge you actually to take your programme home with you, because the biogs on all of the nominees just give you insight into what they have done in their lives, and there's more there than we could ever say on stage. But take it home, read it, share it with people, because I would say that our nominees are considered by many to be heroes, and rightly so. And no exception for the individuals in the LGBT category. And to present this award is one of this year's judges, campaigner for justice, equality and opportunity for all, Shane Ryan, MBE, and Big Brother All-Star and globally recognized LGBTQ+ activist, Austin Armacost.
If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I rock, then finish your glass of wine. We fight and we argue, you'll still love me good. If we don't fuck this whole thing up.
Hello. 2023 has seen some incredible milestones in this community. February 6, Hong Kong allows a legal change of gender without surgery. May 11th, the United States eliminates the restrictions on gay and bisexual men to donate blood. June 1st, Liechtenstein legalizes same-sex adoption. July 22nd, Belgium bans conversion therapy. These are the amazing advancements that we fight daily for to become reality for millions of us around the world. In the struggle, we talk often about the battles yet to come. Tonight, we celebrate the battles already won. We cannot sit comfortably in our achievements while we are surrounded by those who wish to strip everything from us. These people are fearful. Fearful of us who do not move like them, sound like them, act like them, or love like them. Striking down that fear and correcting these misguided views is our way forward. This room is filled with trailblazers in their fields, warriors for their cause, and fighters for our future. Tonight we shine a light on these incredible human beings.
As a judge, the following nominees have just so deeply impressed us this year. It's an amazing group of people. And without further ado, I'll pass over and let's look at the nominees.
Matthew Hudson. Fighting discrimination for over 20 years, Matthew is supporting people living with HIV globally through NAM AIDS Map. Dr. Helen Weberly, founder of Gender GP, the largest provider of gender-affirming care globally, taking care of over 10,000 active patients. Lieutenant Commander Oliver Brown, fiercely fought to overturn the British military's 36-year discriminatory HIV policy. Lucy Clark, pushing boundaries as the first transgender football referee in the world and creator of the UK's only trans radio station. Joel Mordy, LGBTQ+ activist and refugee who organised Nigeria's first mass LGBTQ+ pride protest. Yanis Tanos, one of the UK's leading gender affirmation surgeons specialising in top surgery for trans men. Charlotte Galloway, LGBTQ+ rights advocate and chairperson at Cardiff Dragons FC, Wales's first LGBTQ+ football club. Dave Moreton, providing pastoral care to LGBTQ+ people and the church, creating safe spaces for individuals to connect.
And the winner is Dave Moreton.
If anyone anywhere is a positive role model for LGBT people, it is Dave Moreton.
Dave is a best friend, a father figure, and a mentor to me.
He's really crucial in connecting people in this community.
Many others who've endured the level of exclusion that Dave's had to deal with over the decades because of his sexuality would have simply collapsed in on themselves.
But his competence and personal concern is in actually creating a legacy.
Everyone seems to have a story about how they were struggling with their sexuality and faith, and then they met Dave.
He doesn't just stop at life-saving, he gets us living our lives.
Through my friendship with Dave, I have begun to grow into the whole person that I was created to be.
Dave's ploughed his whole life and energy into the pastoral care and support of others.
Without you, Dave, we would not be here. We salute you, Dave.
That is why Dave is the perfect candidate.
It's amazing.
Well, I wasn't expecting this at all, and I want to say thank you to everybody that nominated me. And it just reminds me that the fight that's been going on for the last 50 odd years, when I was chucked out of the Royal Air Force not for being gay, but because of their homophobic attitude. And now here we are today. The government have apologised, not very well, but they've apologised. And I just want to say thank you for this nomination and for this award. Thank you very much.
Many, many congratulations to Dave and to all the nominees. As we now present the race, faith and religion category. And to come up on stage and take control on behalf of the Open University, Director of Equality, Diversity and Inclusion, Lorraine Jones. And along with Lorraine, I've got to confess my guilty pleasure. If I'm home by 5 o'clock of an evening, and if I'm not, I record it, I am committed to watching The Chase. So I'm very excited, actually, that sitting at my table tonight, I've got 2 chasers, and the first of them is going to come on stage now. The Dark Destroyer himself, quizzing legend Sean Wallace.
Good evening, everyone. I know I'm playing a bit part to Sean, but still. At the Open University, we are proud and honoured to sponsor this award of the National Diversity. It is the best, the most prestigious awards, I'm sure you'll agree. It's an honour and a privilege to be here tonight. Recognising the role that our role models in the community, unity and community, as Paul said earlier.
Thank you. The role models shortlisted in this category have really shone, and I, like many others, are encouraged by their example. So let's take a look at this year's shortlist.
George White, Catholic and transgender teacher of religious education on a mission to make Catholic schools more inclusive. Yetunde Adeshayal, author, counsellor and CEO of the Next Chosen Generation, supporting underprivileged young people. Jawad Kamar, spearheading successful fundraising campaigns and community events to promote unity and tolerance. Sukhdev Kaur Reel, exposing institutional racism through the Justice for Ricky Reel campaign, seeking to change the way police treat non-white individuals. Marcel Edwards, trailblazer, educator and global talent acquisition at Adidas, driving the company's focus on race, ethnicity and culture. Naomi Praise, ordained evangelist and author advocating for mental health, abuse and anti-bullying. Antonio Ferreira, prolific mental health activist campaigning for anti-racism within the mental health sector. Reverend Steve Chalk, MBE, speaker, Baptist minister and founder of Oasis Trust, building inclusive communities across the UK.
I always get excited at this part of the awards. And the winner is Yetunde Adeshayal.
I have worked with Yetunde for several years within the community. She has engaged in many interfaith activities, programs and events, as well as organising some of them herself. She is really well deserving of this award and deserves recognition.
Councillor Yetunde Adeshayal has been instrumental in helping the council to forge a better relationship with our diverse communities. She exhibits a warmth and empathy, which has also led her to become Deputy Mayor of Basel. In this role, she's been an exemplar of community service.
Good.
Wow, totally speechless. First of all, I have to give thanks to the Almighty God for the strength that he gives me to do everything that I do. To be quite honest with you, until I got the nomination for this award, I had no idea how much people appreciated what I did for the community. So this award, actually, I'm dedicating it to the people that nominated, the people that voted. I give it back. I give it back to God. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the National Diversity Awards team for doing this. It's totally inspirational. My heart is sunk. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We'll be singing, put some love on me, 'cause I won't let you down, I won't let you down. We'll be singing, put some love on me, I feel it all around, I feel it all around. We'll be singing, 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 singing.
Oh, wonderful from you, Tunde. And also with massive thanks to the Open University and seriously to the Chase and All Quiz programs for making learning cool, because I think they do. I think they, and Sean said to me earlier that he says to kids, don't think of me as a role model, think of me as a goal model. He says, I'm not any cleverer than you are, I just put my mind to things and I concentrate on stuff that interests me, and I, that's what I find interesting and exciting. So I love that there are those now. It's aspirational to be educated, to try to know facts, that is now something that is respected and celebrated. So I mean it seriously. You're doing, and Anne as well, who you'll hear from later. It's really important to see that and enjoy their brilliance, but also know you can try in your own way to remember random facts. I do about sport because that's what I love, but I do know an awful lot of things that, I find interesting. Alice doesn't, but I do. The Entrepreneur of Excellence Award celebrates the contribution of innovators who can see the future and through their entrepreneurial businesses are helping to reshape it. To present this award on behalf of Kantar, one of our sponsors tonight, give a huge round of applause to multi-award-winning CEO Caroline Frankham, and from the most iconic street in Manchester, that is Coronation Street, actor Sherry Lee Houston, MBE.
By your side,
in a room full of so many winners. At Kantar, part of our purpose is to better understand people everywhere, and our spirit of entrepreneurialism ensures we're always getting better on doing that and rewriting history in more authentic, inclusive, representative ways, which is why it's such a privilege to sponsor this award.
The entrepreneurs we are celebrating this evening are changing diversity and disability and inclusion for generations to come. And it is such an honour, and I'm so humbled to be amongst these people this evening. The nominees this year are
Gemma McCall, Culture Shift. Nate Macaboag, Koala. Nadine Campbell, Ace Entrepreneurs. Simeon Quarry, Vivida. Liz Barnes, Fresh Wipes. Lindsay Watterson, Neo Walk. Jennifer Lake, Bug Grip. Sophie Watkinson, Stomping Grounds Forest School.
And the winner is Lindsay Watterson.
Lindsay's managed to make something medical into something fun, which is an amazing talent. She is also an incredible inspiration style-wise and is just generally fabulous.
What can I say about Lindsay Watterson? She is one of my favorite human beings on earth and such a remarkable pioneer in the space of disability for those wanting to feel so good about their mobility aids. Thank you, Lindsay, for everything that you've done for the space of multiple sclerosis, disability, and more. I love you with all my heart.
Lindsay, congratulations. Thank you for everything you've done for me, for us, for amazing things. Congratulations. I love you.
Wow. I know everybody's said that this is really unexpected, but this is really unexpected. Thank you to everybody who nominated me, who voted for me. A huge thank you to the team that I've brought with me. The team are out there. Big cheer! I'm just a person. I'm just Lindsay. Without my team around me, I don't make the wonderful things that I make. You know, the world that we live in today tries to give us lots of opportunities to feel ashamed of who we are. And I don't believe that being disabled and using a disability aid is one of those opportunities that we should allow to happen. So at Neo Walk, we thank you. At Neo Walk, that's what we try to fight against. We're trying to break down the stigma and let those people who need a mobility aid not to feel ashamed anymore. Feel proud, love the mobility aid you walk with. I love everybody out there. We've got a huge, warm community around us, and I can't thank you enough, and this is such a huge surprise. But thank you, team, you're out there. Thank you so much.
Take every single piece of the blame if you want me to, but you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. I'll go, and then you go out and spill the truth. Can we both say the words?
Congratulations, just wonderful. Now our next accolade commends some of the UK's most inclusive employers. To present the award is one of our judges. Please welcome on stage Director of Government Executive Search at Penna, Dava Hashmi, and Liverpool's very own acting sensation and Brookside alumni, Philippe Olivier.
Good evening, everyone. It's a real privilege to be part of the celebrations today. As a judge of these awards, I'm proud to be recognizing the incredible achievements of companies in championing diversity and inclusion.
There's a variety of amazing companies on the shortlist for different industries and sectors, all striving to create a better place to work. So let's look at the diverse company nominees.
HSBC UK, Barts Health NHS Trust, Oracle, HCA Healthcare UK, King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Trust, MSD, Kantar. Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners.
Well, there's some big names in there.
And the winner is...
Get back on stage, Kantar.
Understanding people is at the heart of what we do, and it starts from within. Through creating a culture of belonging, we can create an environment where everyone is empowered to succeed and can bring their whole selves to work. The more we are allowed to be our real selves, the more we are able to thrive. When we reflect the world around us, we can comprehensively look at it, measure it, and understand it completely. A diverse workforce drives innovation and creativity, enabling us to support our clients in their understanding of customers and address business challenges through the lens of inclusion and diversity.
Wow. Evening, everyone. This is such an incredible honor for us at Kantar. Thank you so much. I have the enormous privilege of being the head of inclusion diversity at Kantar, and there are literally hundreds of people all around the world at Kantar, our colleagues, who are driving inclusion, diversity, and equity in our organization. So I just want to say a huge thank you to them. And there are 9 of those people standing on the stage with me right now, so thank you to you. I also want to say a huge thank you to Caroline, one of our CEOs at Kantar, who has really paved the way for this. You're a senior role model and a woman in the organization, and you're an ally to so many, so thank you. And I have to say, as a queer person, I'm incredibly proud to work for an organization like this and to be standing on this stage and sharing that stage with so many inspirational and incredible people. So thank you, and it doesn't stop here for us. We've got so much more to do, but this means a lot to us, so thank you very much.
Darling, just hold me.
Congratulations to Kantar, and they promised they are leading the after-show party. What a cool place to work, and they're all incredibly proud to do so. It is time now to find out the winner of the Celebrity of the Year award. On behalf of ITV News, please join me in welcoming on stage, well, ITV generally rather than specifically ITV News. It's not, Tom Bradby's not coming up, but Love Island 2023 winners, Kai and Sam are here.
Yes, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? Hey, my broken pieces. You pick them up.
Good evening, everybody. It's an absolute privilege to present this award tonight, and it's been an honor listening to everybody's stories so far. This award is giving a voice to the voiceless, and also allowing the nominations to provide an amazing... Oh, sorry, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for this. I've never done anything like this before in my life, so sorry. The nominations on the short list have utilised their voice for the voiceless, highlighting concerns that are often cast aside that draw attention to causes close to their heart.
With that being said, I am humbled and absolutely delighted to announce the nominees for the Celebrity of the Year award are
Tom Daly, OBE. Yasmin Finney. John Barnes, MBE. Christine McGuinness. Lewis Capaldi. Alex Scott, MBE. Alan Shearer, CBE. Joshua Patterson.
And the winner is
Christine McGuinness.
Unfortunately, Christine was unable to make tonight's ceremony, but we will accept this award on her behalf. Have a great night! Woo!
Thank you to Kai and Sanam, and we will make sure Christine gets that award. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners so far. We have got an awful lot more coming your way, including our Community Organisation Awards and the much anticipated Lifetime Achiever accolade. Social media, I know, is buzzing, and it's going to be doing so even more as you take your photos, make your comments, use your hashtags, okay? So the hashtag is NDA, capital N, capital D, capital A, 23. And to everyone watching online, please join in as well with your comments, your celebration of all of tonight's nominees. We've got a very brief interval now, and also just to warn you, you've got loads of time. The bar doesn't close till 11. But anyway, you can get orders in now if you need them. The party for those here in the cathedral won't carry on here, because that would be, yeah. It's going to go to the Revolution, St. Peter's Square. So please join us afterwards. But could I say to the winners, stay behind for a group picture at the end of the ceremony. Nominees as well, we'd love a picture of everybody. After the break, we have an amazing performance. You are not going to want to miss it. So we'll see you in 5 minutes. If you're nominated for an award that's early in the next section, get to the loos quickly, because it might take a while. But 5 minutes, we'll be back, okay?
Please make your way back to your seats for the second part of the National Diversity Awards. Please make your way back to your seats for the second part of the National Diversity Awards. Please welcome back your host, Claire Balding.
Thank you so much, and I know that for many of you, later tonight, you're going to be putting your best dancing foot forward. Well, we want to give you some inspiration with some people who, I can't dance, so I'm always lost in admiration of those that can. But what is special about this award-winning dance group is that they bring together people from all backgrounds, and they celebrate diversity by connecting people and helping them nurture a safer, more understanding, more tolerant world through the power of dance. So enjoy this special performance. It's just for tonight's award, and make some noise for the dazzling MDA.
She rolled my hair and put my lipstick on in a glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself and regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way, baby, I was born this way, born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way, right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be. Give yourself prudence and love your friends. Subway kid, rejoice your truth. In the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. A different law is not a sin. Believe capital H I am. Hey, I love my life, I love this record, and me amore vole pagar. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself and regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, you're black, white, beige, chola descent, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. Whether life's disabilities left you outcast but leader teased, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this
No
way.
matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white or beige, chola or Orient made, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to be brave. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistake. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself and regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, yeah. Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way, baby, I was born this way, born this way. There ain't no other way, baby, I was born, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, I was born this way, hey, I was born this way, hey, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, hey, I was born this way, hey, I was born this way, hey, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, hey.
What a truly stunning performance. Thank you all so much. That was so high on energy, but so beautiful, wonderfully choreographed, really strong messaging as well, and really all about teamwork. And teamwork, I hope, is what an awful lot of us will decide has helped us along our journey in life, but also at work. And I hope that tonight you've taken the opportunity to celebrate the team that you work with, but also to start to form new team members, to make friends, to continue to spread your influence. And I talked earlier about those youngsters that I met in the school in West London and what they said about leadership. And I do think we ought to have an awful lot of belief and faith in the generation that's coming through right now, that is through school, through college. And this film has been made by Burnley College, and I want you to watch it. It's called Proud to be Diverse.
Close your eyes and imagine a world where everyone looks just like you.
sounds the same as you, enjoyed the same hobbies as you, has the same beliefs and even likes the same food. Sounds boring, doesn't it? Lucky for you, we don't live in that world. Now open your eyes and look at the people around you. Isn't diversity what makes life so exciting? Let's celebrate it!
I'm Ash and I am non-binary, which means I don't identify with male or female, and I am proud.
I'm Kyra and I'm all about equality. Be who you want to be proud.
Gender, ethnicity, religion.
My name's Jack and I believe I'm diverse because I'm out and proud.
I'm a male performer and I'm proud to be.
Acceptance, understanding and appreciating. We are all unique.
Let's celebrate all the different cultures we have and enjoy it.
I have an invisible illness. I'm not defined by my disability.
I have learning difficulties.
So what? I'm a girl, I've got short hair. But you can't stop me. I'm deaf and I'm proud.
And I'm proud.
I'm proud.
We live in such a mixed society that we've got to know each other. We have to be able to mix with each other. We've got such diversity, such richness, which we really need to display more.
Diversity in British society.
Include everyone.
Friends.
Let's celebrate diversity.
Yeah? Definitely somebody's on the phone for you.
Oh!
I'm proud of who I am. You should be proud of who you are.
Acceptance and inclusion, diversity.
Treat everybody the same.
Let's stand up for equality.
We all have one thing in common: diversity. Proud to be diverse.
What a brilliant film. Just a huge round of applause to Burnley College for making that, for sharing their thoughts, for getting others to join in as well. And I really hope that and also the wonderful performance from MDA has geared you up for the second part of the National Diversity Awards. Huge congratulations again to our winners so far. There are more to come. And we do have extraordinary nominees in the room tonight. And I know that our sensational Community Organisation Awards are going to deliver so much interest in the room, I think excitement as well, stimulation, thought patterns. You'll go away and you'll think tomorrow of ways in which you can still improve what you do for your community, for your organisation, for your family, for your friends. Lush and the National Diversity Awards have kindly donated £1,000 to each winner of the Community Organisation Awards. So we would like to express our thanks to Lush, not only for gifting all of you those lovely boxes, but also for donating a total of £5,000 to charity tonight. So thank you to Lush. And we will all smell better as well because of you, so I thank you for that. Well, we have got an array of stars to present awards during the second half. We have done all night, and I'd now like to welcome to present the age category actor and comedian Richard Blackwood and Refuge Charity Ambassador, podcast host and campaigner Sharon Gafka.
That applause was terrible, people. You act like you don't know who we are. You better do better than that. Nah, it's all right. Stop. It's too late. It's all right. You're going too far. You're going too far. I don't believe you. There's cameras on us. Don't do that. Before we start, Jet, Katie's son, told me a joke. And I can see that the room's kind of dry. You ain't really, you know what I mean? So I'm going to tell the joke. Right? He's 10 years old. Right? Check this out. How do gorillas, I messed it up. How do monkeys cook with a gorilla? 10 years old. So big up Jet. See, that's better. You're woken up now. Now, you can say, oh, it's actually me. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start reading from the auto cue, but check how good I do it. What an extraordinary evening and an honor to present this award. From organizations tackling youth violence to those amplifying the voices of underrepresented groups. The mix of finalists is superb, and I couldn't be more pleased to help shine a spotlight on each of them. The nominees on this shortlist are empowering some of society's most vulnerable, and it's a great pleasure to recognize their achievement. Sharon.
It really has been an amazing evening, and I'm so pleased that we are highlighting the immense impact of organisations all across the country, especially those that work with our future leaders of tomorrow and support our elderly neighbours. You should all be extremely proud, so let's take a look at this year's nominees.
Well read.
Thank you.
2BU Somerset, serving the needs of 350 young LGBTQ+ people and providing over 1,000 support sessions across Somerset. Out Together, the only charity uniting the elderly LGBTQ+ community across West Yorkshire. Conscious Youth CIC, empowering over 900 individuals in Kirklees to have a voice and influence change in their communities. Tia's Crown, supporting mental and physical well-being through free dance lessons and raising over £26,000 for NHS workers. The Sensory Place, parent-led charity delivering activities to over 1,000 individuals across Sunderland and County Durham. You Can Community Club, Salford-based charity providing life skills, activities and trips to young people with additional needs. Autistic FC, providing football for all and a safe environment for autistic children to be themselves. Whiz Kids, the Kids Board, a panel of young wheelchair users challenging perceptions and tackling key issues.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sharon is going to tell you who the winner is.
Can I get a drum roll, please? Ready? And the winner is Conscious Youth CIC.
Conscious Girls has been really helpful for like just growing up and giving me a support network, such a sense of family, helped me become a really independent young person.
When talking about impact, as one of the directors, it's really, really clear to see. You can hear it and you can see it. It's really changed young people's lives. It's strengthened mental health, which I think is something that everybody worries about. It enables young people to think about their own responsibility to mental health, to look at ways for that to become much more positive, to build resilience. But also the impact is about them recognising the power that they have as a member.
Hi, I'm AJ. I volunteer here at Conscious Youth and take part in the Duke of Edinburgh Award scheme. I come here every single week to take part, help out with the team here. It makes me feel proud to be part of such a diverse, organisation which others do not have access to.
Wow, what can I say but thank you to everyone that nominated and voted for us. But we'd also like to thank God. And the reason why we say that is because He's allowed us to start this journey and continue this journey and be there for all the young people that we work with.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honour and privilege to receive this award and be here tonight with some amazing, amazing people, some amazing leaders, movers and groovers. When Sophie and I set up Conscious Youth 7 years ago, it was when Cuts to Youth Services happened, and it was happening all across the country. We knew we had to do something for our community and for the young people around us. We didn't have a clue on how to set up an organisation, but we knew that this felt like it was a much, much bigger task and a bigger purpose for us. What we do day in and day out at Conscious Youth is it's not a job, it is our purpose. And we are truly blessed that we are in a position to uplift, inspire, and give the most marginalised and disadvantaged young people opportunities and experiences that they wouldn't normally be open to. Thank you to everyone who has made this possible, our families, our funders, our partners, and the young people we have the pleasure of working with day in and day out. Thank you to everyone. Thank you.
I'm free to be the greatest I'm alive. I'm free to be the greatest here tonight. The greatest, the greatest, the greatest alive.
I absolutely love that everyone is having a fabulous time tonight. When the winners, though, come up on stage, just bear in mind that you won't hear them if you're talking while they speak. So give them their moment, celebrate with them, make sure you can hear them, okay? Now, the disability category showcases the work being carried out by community groups who tackle disability-related issues on a daily basis. And I have presented the Paralympic Games since the year 2000 in Sydney. And I've seen how much attitudes have changed, but there is so much more that needs to be done on a practical level in transport systems, in buildings, historic buildings like this one. Removing barriers is hugely, hugely important. And to present this award on behalf of Auto Trader UK, please give a round of applause to Diversity, Inclusion and Engagement Manager, Helen Robinson, and joining Helen, star of the chase, Britain's, well, we have to see, we've got two of Britain's best quizzes in the room. So I'm just going to say, the governess is in the room, Anne Hegarty.
Good evening, everybody. Auto Trader are proud sponsors of the National Diversity Awards to help shine the spotlight on change makers. They inspire us all to think bigger and more creatively about how we can collectively build welcoming spaces and inclusive opportunities for everyone.
It's an amazing privilege to be at such a special occasion presenting this award. It's so important not just to highlight the difficult work that still needs to be done, but to cheer on those who are fighting for disability inclusion and helping many people lead better lives. So, without further ado, our amazing nominees are
International Mixed Ability Sports. Forefront of a global movement promoting social justice through sports and education. Diversity and ability. supporting over 100,000 disabled and neurodiverse individuals through technology, training and talent. The Space Group Manchester, providing a safe environment to thousands of parents and carers of children with SEND. Neurodiverse Community Catterick, one of the only adult support groups in North Yorkshire, creating an inclusive space for newly diagnosed neurodivergent adults. ADHD Adult UK, fighting ADHD stigma and helping thousands of people start the journey towards diagnosis. Steady Chefs Learning Centre, creating fun and exciting learning activities for adults with disabilities and learning difficulties across Liverpool. Changing Places UK, influencing government and calling for Changing Places toilets to be installed in large public spaces. Ability Today, education platform for disabled people creating new pathways to courses and employment.
And the winner is Steady Chefs Learning Centre.
We run a food bank on a Monday, which our students love to get involved and help out with. And we think this is massively important as it gives back to our local community. Students!
Here at Steady Chefs we offer cookery and independent living skills. So this is our main kitchen, this is where all the magic happens, this is where all the fun happens as well. So these two tables here, this is where, once we've cooked our meal for that day, we all come together, we sit down and we have our meal for that day. Also, when we cook our dinners, we have our own produce grown in our amazing garden area, and once they're ready to be picked, we incorporate them into our dish for that day. And here are our students at the moment, they're busy preparing their dessert.
Honestly, I've got nothing to say at all. I'm so bad at public speaking and I didn't think we were going to win, so, because there are so many amazing people in our category. But this is my amazing team behind me, but it's not these who we need to thank, it's our students. They're the ones who were there for, and they're not here, so thanks to them. Thank you.
They're doing terrific work. They're based here in Liverpool. This is some night. That is just great. And I love that speech that, yeah, the team's important, but it's all about their students. That's who they do it for. It's why they do it. Now, to present the Community Organisation Award for Gender on behalf of Anglo-American, give a huge round of applause to Group Head of HR, Liz Douglas, and soap opera superstar, Hollyoaks actress, Alex Fletcher.
You can't stop the tears from falling down.
So I'm sure you'll all agree it's been a fantastic evening so far and an absolute pleasure to be presenting this award alongside Alex. The NDAs are a hallmark for recognising, celebrating and inspiring diversity, inclusion and equality across all areas of society, and Anglo-American are proud to be associated as a sponsor.
Oh, and I'm going to try and read this, but I would just like to say a huge thank you for having me here this evening. This is my first time at these awards and I've been blown away by all the nominations.
So every nominee on this shortlist is making a significant difference to the lives of others, reaching people in their local communities or right across the UK to provide support. And I can't wait to see what names in this envelope. So let's take a look at this year's nominees.
Her Game 2. Working tirelessly to eradicate sexism and promote gender equality in sports, leadership teams and sports media. The Lucy Rayner Foundation. Providing a range of mental health support services to hundreds of young adults each month. Dope Black Women CIC. A growing global community of over 30,000, providing safe spaces for black women to celebrate, inspire, educate and heal. Leeds Dads. Opening their doors to hundreds of dads looking for ways to spend more time with their children. Listen Uplift Vents CIC. Delivering fundamental support to hundreds of female victims of crime and domestic abuse. Boys in Mind. Youth-led strategy working tirelessly to improve male mental health and reduce suicide rates. Women in Academia Support Network. Grassroots collective of 14,000 members championing gender equity in research and higher education careers. Vava Womb. Stigma-shaking community for all things sex positivity, intersectional feminism, health and happiness.
So please put your hands together for this year's winner, who is... Oh, sorry, I should have said. The winner of the Community Organisation Award for Gender, the Dope Black Women CIC.
So we are really proud of the community that we've created, especially being able to defy the stereotype that black women can't make friends, as lots of our women across the globe, but especially in the UK too, have made their own personal and working relationships.
And what that global sisterhood has allowed for is sharing of stories, sharing of experiences, sharing of expertise, so that women can learn from each other across the diaspora and have safe spaces to really just discuss everything from dating, from changing career paths to fertility issues, to health issues that acutely affect us, so that we can learn from each other and find pathways to connecting and becoming our most authentic selves.
This is very overwhelming. And I've got my mum on stage with me because I'm very nervous and I don't really know what to say. But I wrote something quickly in the break. And I just want to say thank you for the award, for those who have supported us in the past and in the present. And a special shout out to my co-founder, Leanne, who's abroad at the moment preparing for her wedding, because I couldn't do any of the work that we do without her. The work we do is really, really rewarding, but it's actually extremely hard at times, very draining and very triggering. So it's really amazing to be acknowledged with this achievement. But we set up DBW to make other black women and black non-binary people feel seen and for the differences to be championed and to not feel like an obstacle. So I just want to say congratulations to everyone in the category and everyone in the room, because together all the changes that we're doing, no matter how big or small, is creating impact to make a difference in the world. So thank you.
So many people making real impact, making real change within their community, and the life-changing support and phenomenal commitment of our LGBT community groups can never be underestimated. To present this award on behalf of United Utilities, please give a round of applause to Head of People Engagement and Culture, Julie Newton, and Corrie Star, actress and patron of Mummy's Star, Katie McGlynn.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna.
Hi. Good evening, everybody. Wow, what an amazing event and what a wonderful evening we're all having. I'm so proud to be a judge and a sponsor of the National Diversity Awards. It's so important, isn't it, that we continue to drive home the message that diversity matters. I can honestly say that as a judge, it's been so challenging with such amazing nominees this year and finalists. So good luck to everybody, and thank you so much for inspiring me along the way. Keep fighting the good cause, everybody.
So the brightest, the bravest and the best of the UK's LGBT plus community and all your allies are gathered here tonight and watching at home. This community has a very, very special place in my heart, so it's an absolute honour to even be stood here tonight. And every organisation that's mentioned in this upcoming VT deserves all the recognition, and as I've said, it's an absolute privilege and I'm super humbled to be stood here. So, let's have a look at the nominees.
Diversity role models. Working with schools to end LGBTQ plus bullying, reaching 200,000 young people since its inception. The Justin Fashanu Foundation. Fighting prejudice in professional sports and promoting positive mental health nationwide. Switchboard LGBT plus Helpline. One of the UK's longest running charities serving LGBTQIA plus communities through 15,000 conversations annually. Trans and non-binary best practice guidance working group. Producing best practice guidance for health and well-being practitioners supporting trans or non-binary clients. Squirrel Friends. Transgender network creating a safe space to over 300 members across the UK and internationally. London LGBTQ plus Community Centre. Providing thousands of visitors with a sober, intersectional, intergenerational community centre and cafe. Pride and Progress. Podcast, platform and community group amplifying the voices of LGBT plus educators. Everton Together. Community action movement inspiring the residents of Everton to make positive changes in the local area.
And the winner is dun, 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 the Justin Fashanu Foundation. Woo!
Justin was a trailblazer in his own right. Justin was the first openly gay footballer in the UK who has undoubtedly paved a path for those of us who are part of the LGBT community, not just in football, but in sport and further than that. Justin is so well known for what he done for the community, but it's important that we remember why the foundation exists. So thank you so much to every one of you who nominated us for this award.
I just wanted to say thank you so much on behalf of the Justin Fashanu Foundation. This award means the world to us. We are over the moon, and honestly, thank you for everyone who supports us, who has voted for us. We will continue to raise awareness, and we will continue to talk about mental health, racism and homophobia in football like we've been doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. It means so much to me. I remember coming to the National Diversity Awards a few years back, and it's just an honor to be here on the stage and to receive this award today. I will continue to do my best to fight against equality in football, and thank you very much.
I don't have to speak if you don't want me to, so that's killed the nerves anyway. Justin was my best friend, and I know for a fact that he would be so excited to win this award. He's up there watching us now. The foundation works really hard in the community to combat racism, homophobia, transphobia, and most importantly as well, mental health in sport and football. So this is for everybody that works hard for us. You guys are amazing. Congratulations to the other guys that were shortlisted as well, but you all deserve this. So this is for everybody out there, but this is for Justin. Thank you.
Well done to the Justin Fashanu Foundation. Men's football still has a long way to go. Things are changing. But women's football shows the way. And that doesn't half help. Take that cheer for that as well. Now to present the Community Organisation Award for Race, Faith and Religion on behalf of Direct Line Group, please join me in welcoming Head of Diversity and Inclusion Raj Morjaria and NDA Judge and Education Lead at Zoom, Professor Paul Morrison.
Good evening, Liverpool. Direct Line Group are so proud to be long-time supporters of the National Diversity Awards. And that's because they recognise the people who make a huge difference across our society, people who demonstrate courage, respect, and a massive commitment towards removing barriers for all. So I'm hugely delighted to be standing here tonight to recognise the most inspirational and unsung champions amongst us.
Good evening, everybody. Having watched the rise of the National Diversity Awards over the past few years and participated as a judge, I was thrilled to be invited and experience this incredible ceremony, and it's not disappointed. The nominees on this shortlist are empowering some of society's most vulnerable, and it is a great, great, great pleasure in recognizing their achievements. It is my pleasure to announce the nominees are
Muslimah Sports Association, the largest Muslim women's sports charity in England, engaging with over 1,500 participants. Black Voices Cornwall, building a new Black Cornish history curriculum reaching 15,000 people through their objectives, events and digital footprints. Point Black, Black-owned ballet school in southwest London, providing an inclusive ballet studio for those of African and Caribbean descent. Oasis Open House, creating inclusive church communities for LGBTQIA+ individuals. Movement, engaging 8,000 people each year by celebrating diversity through World Dance. Caribbean and African Health Network, ensuring the voices and experiences of Black people are placed at the heart of public policy and practice. Afro Leads, two sisters on a mission to celebrate and promote UK Black business and culture. Mindwalk Yoga, online yoga studio with 1,500 members, founded and led by Black women.
So some fabulous nominees, but the winner is Muslimah Sports Association.
MSA has made huge impact in my life in a positive way. I'm more confident as a person, get to learn so much through this book club and get to meet so many great sisters through this book club. Thank you so much, MSA.
Yasmin Haroon is a determined and hard-working individual. The success of MSA is proof of that. She has provided Muslim women a much-needed platform to participate and enjoy sports.
MSA is an amazing organisation that has helped hundreds of people across the borough.
Within the Sports Association has made significant impact in the communities which they serve. This has included ensuring that women and girls have access to regular, exciting provision and using the power of sport to help participants to develop further interest in new activities or pathways into volunteering and other life skills.
MSA have created a lifeline for me to be who I am today.
so much. I have to say Alhamdulillah first. Praise be to Allah, because I really was not expecting this at all. Congratulations to all the nominees in the category as well. When we think about sports, we don't think about Muslim women instantly, and I think that's where the problem lies. We're often thought about as vulnerable, oppressed, and need saving. But what MSA has shown is that empowering them through sports, they become role models, they become trailblazers, and they become unique in what they want to achieve. So this is for all my participants, volunteers, coaches and stakeholders, and everyone who has supported us through the years. And thank you to everyone and the judges for voting for us. Thank you.
Wonderful stuff, and as you know, I'm a huge believer in the power of sport and the messages that it sends off the field of play. It is about more than just winning matches or winning races. It's about what that says to a much, much broader watching audience about the power of people and also the strength of a team working together. Now, our next set of nominees have excelled in enhancing our nation, operating across multiple diversity strands. To present the Multi-Strand Award, please welcome National Diversity Awards Judge and Chair of the Youth Justice Board, Keith Fraser, and CEO of Aleto Foundation, David Villa-Clark, BEM.
Give it to me!
Good evening, and I'm delighted to be a judge for the National Diversity Awards to celebrate the magnificent people and community groups that are making the UK more inclusive. It's an incredible, rewarding to recognise their efforts and share their stories far and wide and witness them inspiring others to take action. Over to you, David.
Thank you. Our nominees are changing the face of diversity for generations to come. They're championing inclusion in their day-to-day lives with passion and enthusiasm. I commend each and every one of you. Therefore, it's my pleasure to present to you this year's nominees. VT.
Young Brent Foundation. Using training, resources and financial support to mould a path for an inclusive, youth-empowered future. Round for Round. Providing a one-stop shop for people of Bolton to access boxing, fitness, mental health and well-being support. Y Gymnastics and Galaxy Cheerleading. Promoting well-being to a membership of over 1,400 through gymnastics and cheerleading. STEM Unity. A community of thousands of young people, educators and industry leaders showing that STEM is for everyone. Stomping Grounds Forest Schools CIC. Bringing 5,000 young people together each year and reconnecting them with nature. Stepping Up CIC. Diversity leadership programme that aims to change the lives and careers for underrepresented groups. Hebburn Helps. A beacon of hope for the community, providing support to people experiencing poverty and hardship. Happy Healthy You. Wraparound service offering physical, mental and personal well-being in the heart of Bradford.
Woo! And the award goes to Dum Dum Dum. Happy Healthy You.
Happy Healthy You is a wraparound service offering physical, mental and personal well-being in the heart of the inner city area of Bradford, offering low-cost and free sessions each week. The organisation has worked with over 25 inner city organisations and 50 partners since starting. Happy Healthy You is all about inspiring and empowering people to take control of their own personal well-being and make this an enduring habit using the tools and techniques they have learned.
Oh my goodness, I was just about to go to the bathroom. I just didn't expect this one bit. Wow, this is unbelievable. Just want to thank so many people who voted for us. We have the best service users that we work for, and it's the people who make our jobs worthwhile. The community partners, we can't do anything without our community partners who we work with. They're just the best, and everyone's intention is just to help people, and that's what we're here to do. And just everyone in this room, we feel so inspired. Tonight, you guys are incredible in the work that you're doing, and we just feel so honored being in the same room as you. And I can just see the chasers in front of me. I love you guys. You're amazing. All right, thank you so much.
Oh my word, time flies when you're having as much fun as we are tonight. And here we arrive at the final awards. Before we announce the nominees and the winners, just a reminder to all of the nominees, everyone who's won awards tonight, everyone who is on the short list, that we want you up on stage after the final performance for a big group photo. But before then, we're going to finish in a blaze of glory with the prestigious Lifetime Achiever Award. It's an award honouring an individual who's made a significant contribution to enhancing the practice of diversity and inclusion. And to present the Lifetime Achiever Award alongside myself, please welcome back on stage CEO and founder of the National Diversity Awards, Paul Sesay, and last year's recipient of the Lifetime Achiever Award, CEO of the ADHD Foundation Neurodiversity Charity, Dr. Tony Lloyd.
Good evening, everybody. Can I just say what a fantastic job Claire Baldwin is doing? Can I give a round of applause for Claire? Honestly, flawless. Just brought everything, passion, engagement, everything to the awards. Thank you for everything. But we are here to the Lifetime Achiever Award. So good evening, everybody. It's been an awe-inspiring evening, and I'm delighted to finish the night presenting this award. The award is dedicated to, sorry, I'm going forward.
You're going to say alongside me and Tony. That's what he was going to say. This award is dedicated to the UK's diversity heroes who during the past few decades have broken new ground, blazed trails, suffered trials along the way, and shattered ceilings of glass. And in doing so, they have made a serious mark on society.
All have acted to increase our liberty, safety and well-being this evening, but tonight I'm delighted to announce this year's nominees for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Martin McKay, founder of Text Help, creating software that helps people read, write and communicate more accurately, impacting the lives of 200 million people.
Honestly,
Ranjana Bell, MBE, current chair of the board for the Road to Recovery Trust, working tirelessly in the equality and diversity field for over 40 years. Dr. Amo Raju, OBE, DL. Since 1997, Dr. Raju has generated over £28 million in grants, contracts and changeable services as CEO of Disability Direct. Zita Holborn, award-winning multidisciplinary artist, writer, community activist, human rights campaigner and trade union leader, contributing to over 40 books. Rob Keach, full-time youth worker, drag queen and LGBTQ+ activist, organising Cardiff's annual World AIDS Day memorial event. Andrea Jessup, founder of the UK's first dairy gluten-free chocolate advents of Easter eggs, creating an inclusive environment where everyone can thrive. Robert Groves, wheelchair rugby player, hand cyclist adventurer and wheelchair marathon runner, completing over 15 marathons. Wayne Bellamy Wright, fearless charity campaigner raising over £250,000 for children's homes, domestic violence refugees and homeless charities.
I've got to say, and I'm waiting everybody, can you have a huge round of applause for every single Lifetime Achiever? Come on, better than that, these are Lifetime Achievers. Honestly, you are leaders in your own right, and you've made such a difference in society.
The recipient of tonight's Lifetime Achiever Award. And I like that it's achiever, not achievement. This isn't some one-off that has been and gone. This is an achiever who will continue to achieve. And our recipient has spent literally decades campaigning for a fair and equal society where all people can achieve their full potential.
They are one of the longest-serving CEOs of a user-led disabled people's organisation in the country and have been with Disability Direct for over 29 years.
Since 1997, they have generated a staggering £28 million in grants, contracts and chargeable services. And we're recognised by the University of Derby by award of decorate for their services to the third sector and disabled people.
As a disabled person from the South Asian community, they have recently published a highly commended book called Walk Like a Man, based on their own secret battles with depression and with the wider world.
Not only that, but they were awarded an OBE for services to disabled people, carers and mental health, and also became a Deputy Lieutenant for the Lord Lieutenant of Derbyshire, and in turn His Majesty King Charles III.
So this individual is remarkable and we are thrilled to honour him tonight. So if you are able to, please be upstanding and give Amin a huge round of applause for tonight's Lifetime Achiever, Dr. Amu Raju, OBE. Thank you.
Amal's relentless warrior against inequality, battles both outer injustices and inner demons, yet he fearlessly transforms personal frustrations into a force for positive change.
Charities had always existed on people giving donations. Amo's thinking was disabled people can actually earn money.
He's brought his enthusiasm, his integrity, and even altruism to the organisation.
He has advocated, supported and championed calls for inclusion.
He has spent all his life helping other people in difficult circumstances. He cares about the people who he helps, he cares about our city.
Not only has he been helping disabled people, he's also been sharing that knowledge to younger generations.
And this has paved the way for future generations to overcome discrimination because of their disabilities, race, gender, mental health.
Known Ahmed since 1985. He's on a mission to save the world, and I couldn't be prouder.
please sit down, please. Thank you. Gosh, okay, look, I really wasn't expecting to win. I know a lot of people have said this, but I really wasn't expecting to win, so I haven't prepared a speech. I'd like to dedicate this to a number of people. My parents, my family, my wife and my children, my work colleagues. I have stood on shoulders to get to where I am. It's teamwork. It's not just me. A lifetime is a number of decades, certainly, but it's been a lot of team. There's a lot of staff members and family members that have got me to this position today. This handsome young man who brought me to the stage was literally this big when I started in my job. Today, he's, as you can see, he's taller than me, and that's how long I've been in service for disabled people. I don't really know what else to say, except I want to also dedicate this to my late boss, Richard Shaw, who saw something in me that nobody else did. I was in a very dark place when I started working for this charity, and he gave me the opportunity, and I will never ever forget where I am now, and obviously the journey that I've taken, but he's the one that actually gave me that push and the nudge to get me to this position. Well done to all the nominees. You guys are all fantastic. I'm in such great company tonight, and you inspire me. Every single one of your bios inspire me. So it's actually recharged my battery to do a little bit more. So I wish I've got another 30 years in my career left, but I haven't. But I'm going to try and do whatever I can. So look, thank you very much. It's just such an honor. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so just keep dancing.
Thank you, everybody. What a fantastic night it's been, hasn't it? Come on. If you haven't been inspired, there is something wrong with you, honestly. And as I walk around the room tonight, I've been to every single table, and I've seen people from every corner of the UK, from Devon and Cornwall, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Scotland, everywhere, literally Devon and Cornwall. It's been amazing. And I just want to thank you all for just being really, really special. But I've stopped because this is off prompt, because Claire's supposed to be starting now. But I just want to give Claire another round of applause because she's been fantastic. And we've actually got a nice little present, some flowers for you just to say thank you.
Oh, wow, thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Happy anniversary, Alice. Look, another present for you.
See, I know I wouldn't forget.
Exactly.
No, on a serious tip, I'm going now, but the party's still young. We've got some great entertainment, as we know, so don't go just yet. We've got a couple of minutes before we start to do the evening entertainment. But thank you from the bottom of my heart, from my staff, my sponsors, my family, the judges, everybody involved, the people that do the lighting, the teleprompters, everybody, the celebrities. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everything that you do, because you are making the world a better place. And I'm just so grateful that I've managed to achieve something that gives back to all you communities. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And that's it for me. So I'll cash back to Claire. I'll take your flowers as well.
I think, are you taking the flowers? No, yep, I'll take them back in a minute. But that's very, very kind and a lovely touch. And I want to say, I am so impressed with Paul's energy, his vision. He was the one that came up with this idea. He made it happen. And like Amo said in his acceptance speech, you come here tonight, you listen to people speak, you read the bios of the nominees, and you're battery is recharged. You are re-energized to go out there, and that's what you do. You energize others around you to make this happen. What a glorious setting, and congratulations again to all of our nominees, our winners tonight. It really has been an honor to be your host and to share and celebrate and recognize those who make such a profound difference to our society. And I want you to keep doing that. And I hope all those watching online as well are also feeling that drive and that inspiration. I know that I will be leaving this cathedral full of a sense of hope and absolutely, totally committed to and inspired to do more. So if you are watching online, our live coverage of the National Diversity Awards is coming to a close now. Thank you for watching what has been an inspirational ceremony. Remember to always be proud to be diverse and to celebrate diversity everywhere you see it. Thank you to those watching online. To everyone here in the cathedral, you can do what you like now because they've gone, they're not watching us. And I don't quite mean that, but winners, shortlisted nominees, you're all going to come here on stage. And obviously, everyone is welcome to join us at the official National Diversity Awards after party hosted by the fabulous Revolution at St. Peter's Square. Details on the back of your brochure. And the party is exclusive to everyone here at the National Diversity Awards, so don't miss out on that opportunity. But to end this amazing ceremony, we are so excited to have a soul-stirring performance which will leave you with joy in your hearts and great memories to share. They are ready. They are by the side of the stage. And this is going to be some grand finale because everything is set up already. So it just remains for me. Do they still need 2 minutes? Okay, they do still need 2 minutes. But you're ready, aren't you? You're ready, they're coming on. Move it on. Move it up. Move it up. So are you ready to raise the roof? Are you ready to appreciate beautiful music? We're going to remove this lectern, and then we will be all set to go. Alex, by the way, has done a terrific job helping us out here, so thank you. And let him do that.